What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another watch along, and we have the Netherlands taking on France after Austria's absolute routing of Poland. This game is about to get very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Oh no, this guy is the Anthony Taylor's the ref. Oh my god. Anthony Taylor's the referee. God help us. God help us. France lineup is as follows: Mike Maignan. In goal, we have Theo Hernandez, Dio Upamecano, William Saliba. Midfield, we have Rabiot, Kante, Chouameni. And up front, we have Antoine Griezmann, Thuram, and Ousmane Dembele. Also, Jules Koundé as right back. Mbappe with a yellow card on the bench. Hello, Shanks. Good evening. Jonathan Klaus on the bench as well. They're going Koundé over Klaus, which is interesting. Anthony Taylor, the ref. Get ready for a scam to happen one way or the other. Gerhard Augner again. Minute silence. Just like yesterday. The Dutch lineup is Bart Verbruggen. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he plays at Brighton, actually. De Zerbi bought him in last year. Good evening to you as well. I will give you the Dutch lineup in a moment. So the lineup is as follows. We've got the Dutch lineup is Bart Verbruggen, Denzel Dumfries, Stefan de Vrij, Virgil van Dijk, the skipper, Nathan Ake, Jody Schooten, Tijani Reinders, Xavi Simons in the midfield. And the attack is Jeremy Frimpong, Cody Gakpo, and Memphis Depay. Game's about to start. And we have kickoff. Dutch does not have any big star, but they're playing as a team, exactly. Let's see how well the French can perform based on that simple sentence you just said. Because we saw how what England did, which is yeah, just leave it at that. Not much else to say apart from that sentence. Sentence is self-explanatory. Historically, Dutch used to lack that. Since 2014 has changed. Here we go. Oh my god. That would have been absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious if that went in. They had egos. Yo, that was... They're already trying their luck. They're already trying their luck, France. I love it. Keep doing that, please. Anthony Taylor. Making sure everything's above board. We go retake. Depay. 2008 years, they had better team computes win, but egos. Oh, silly foul there by the Dutch. Robin RVP, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Who else is there? There's Schneider. They probably had Van der Vaart, but he didn't start. Van Bronckhorst. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Thoughts on the cooking? Ragnick Ball Shanks. Thoughts on the cooking earlier? They could have scored more after the penalty, to be honest. They could have scored more. Oh, wow. Hello, Zakaria. Just in 12 minutes ago by Romano, Chelsea have decided to leave the race for Michael Olise, Mark van Bommel. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Stop him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, crap from distance. What a save by Verbruggen. He wasn't expecting it there. Crazy. Crazy with the shot. So that team was good. So guys, good news. Zakaria, Shanks, Chelsea have decided to leave the race for Michael Olise. Dirk Kuyt, Okout. Forgot how they used to say it. Bayern and Newcastle are also speaking to Olise. Man United remain keen. After Palace offering him new deal and high financial request, Chelsea decided to withdraw. I read somewhere we have agreed terms with Xerxes. We have also agreed terms with Xerxes and we have initiated contact with Lenny Euro. So, we're cooking a little bit. No Olise, Pelestri and bro, you know what? I am coming for everybody. I'm coming for everybody that told me not good enough. He's going to go on loan. They'll sell him. I have been going on other people's channels, putting in comments on their live streams. What about Pelestri? What about Pelestri? Oh my god, if Pelestri cooks, bro, I will be so vindicated personally. I have been wanting Alvaro Fernandez and Facundo Pelestri to get game time from the entire season. And if they get, oh my god. I'm so praying that Uruguay does well in the Copa America. Because I know our boy is going to be playing a lot of games there. So I really need him to really cook. Tomorrow is Peru, Chile. Peru, Chile, yeah. That's the games tomorrow. One game? They're playing one game a day? No, they're not. Ooh, okay, 2 games a day. Ecuador, Venezuela. Wait, 1 minute. No, sorry. 2 games, 1 game a day. Peru, Chile today. Tomorrow morning at 3:30, Ecuador, Venezuela, Mexico, Jamaica. When is my guy playing? Uruguay, Panama, 24th. 6:30 in the morning. Come on. Who says no? Pelestri goal and Uruguay win and an India win over Australia. Ooh, 24th June looks like a very promising day for us. Very promising day. One positive thing about the rumors is we are targeting players smartly and not going beheaded like we used to. Do before, exactly, I agree. The Brantwaite thing even, Everton are trying to leverage, but it's not working. So I think we'll bow out of the Brantwaite thing even if they don't want to take 60. I like that. Hello, Aditya. Hello. If we win versus Australia, then we will face England in the semis. Bro, I don't care. We'll face whoever we have to, man. Can't really avoid anyone anymore, can't we? England won today? I didn't check. I saw part of the second half. Um, First half I saw. Second half I saw part of it. Australia won. No, what? This is not the one. What am I looking at? South Africa won by 7 runs. My God, they're really narrowly winning these games, aren't they? How much did they? Did they win by the same amount against USA? Can someone remind me? Didn't they win by like 8 runs in the last game even against America? Bro, these people, they're scamming their way, man. They're scamming their way. Technically, we should avoid England. Let Australia play England. They have a better chance to beat them than us. Well, that's true. Until I was really born in the wrong era. They have scraped past 2 games now. Seriously. Pretty sure it was a tight win in the last game even. Wow. That's the luck, man. That's the luck. That is the luck. A win is a win. Trying to see what. Okay, here we go. France on the attack. Theo Hernandez. Cut inside. Tried to be pretty. Didn't work. Frimpong gives the ball back to Dembele. He wins the ball with slight tackle on an overlapping run by Theo Hernandez. Depay has the ball. Gucci headband. Good hold up play by Dutch. Ooh. Try to lay it off at Depay there. Did they win by 18 runs? Okay. This was much closer. Our opening has been so bad. Somehow with luck, punt seems to give us a good start. You mean the guy you didn't want to play, Aditya? I'm joking. Australia trash Bangladesh. Cummins hat-trick. Warner 50. I don't. We are gonna have to play. Oh, well, we are playing them in this, aren't we? So. No, you know why? You know why I take. You know why I take the win? I take the win because I don't want to go into the last game of the Super 8 with a must-win. Hopefully, we can get the job done. Hello, Mudit. Long time. How have you been? We're going to choke against the chokers. I'm confident we can beat South Africa. Shut up. You're going on about Samsung. Well, true. That is true. I was going on about him. But he didn't get a chance to play, so it doesn't count. However, Virat and Rohit, they're ending their international tournament career in a very low or a bit of a low at the rate they're going. We play Australia last. We'll play Bangladesh. Yeah, no, 24th. Now we'll play. Isn't it 24th? Yeah, 24th we'll play Australia. Play Bang. Oh, okay. We are playing Australia last, so technically we have to just win this one. Oh, I don't know. Should we go? Should we try to top the table or not? I mean, if you're gonna have to play them in the end, then interesting. If we finish second, we do have a better chance against South Africa. That is true. Our best player Bumrah by far. Yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised about that, though, isn't it? No one's surprised about that. No, but he can't just carry. This is ridiculous, man. This is like Mumbai Indians all over again. Think we will beat them. Dude, if we beat Australia and play them in the finals and then lose, it's kind of worse. I mean, I'm not getting ahead of myself. We have to win our semi-final match, but I'm just saying if that happens, I think I'd rather take the loss now than later. You know, honestly, we shouldn't overlook Bangladesh. But the pitches are so much better. And ooh, cross wasn't high enough, luckily. Throw in for France. Good clearance there. Who's that shooting? I think that was shooting. Bumrah, Hardik has a point. He has been as good as Bumrah. He scored runs and took crucial wickets. Yeah, but you know. Oh, here we go. Kunde. Looping cross. Not enough juice on the cross. Aiden Dubey isn't giving me much confidence. Maybe you should play Yashasvi Samsung. Bro, you know what? Everyone said dubby dub. Oh no. This is a goal. What? Oof. That reaction of mine was not great. Voice crack. Oh my god, I can't believe Griezmann missed that. Oh boy. I definitely didn't. Why did he square it? Why did he square it though? He should have just shot. He had the angle. Oh, Griezmann missed again. Kante squared it to him and he missed it again. My god, Griezmann's looking dangerous. Yeah, dude, everyone was like dubby. Dubby's not been looking good. But knowing the way the Indian cricket team works, we're not going to make a change, dude. So, how did he miss that? That was horrifying. Oh, you know what? He's not righty, is he? If I'm not mistaken, Griezmann's a lefty, isn't he? Oh, Griezmann, man. Flails. I think they should bring in Yashasvi. Bro, you know they're not going to make any changes. Dude, they have 3 spinners and they still not use Chahal, dude. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know, man. You know, the Indian cricket team is very similar to the English football team. They just refuse to make changes, man. He is a lefty, right? No one. That swipe looked like someone who's not going on a strong foot. The fact that he swiped so hard that he fell, was crazy. Hello, boys and girls. If there are any, let's go Team Africa. Yeah. Clearly, Macron doesn't pay attention to the French national team, doesn't he? Funny enough. They had 2 clear chances already. 3 actually. Griezmann shot a blinder which Verbruggen had to save. A fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any to quote Twalumba, we were in for Verbruggen as a number 2, but Brighton got him. Seems to be a very good. I think he came from Bruges. Bart Verbruggen, who's currently playing now. He's number 1 for the Dutch team. We were lined up with a shot. Mignon pushes it out. Ooh, that was a good shot by Gakpo. Michelangelo still injured, bro. I knew he isn't going to play this game. I told you people. When I saw the blood, I said there is no way this guy is going to play the next game. Apparently, he's fit enough to play, but I mean, how is he going to breathe with that nose, man? That's crazy. I thought he's going to miss this game for sure. I don't know. I don't know if he'll miss more, but I just couldn't see him being put to play this game straight away. I would have been really shocked. Horrible corner to no one. And they go all the way back. As Mbappe said, nope. So I'll give you the whole team again. Bro, if Australia win this World Cup, then they will have all the ICC trophies of man. Bro, I'll be... You know what? It would be a perfect time to not watch cricket for the next 9 months if that happens again. because I can't deal with this, dude. I can't take it anymore. Seriously, Anthony Taylor, this clown is the referee. I hope he doesn't ruin any games. People should understand what it feels like to have this referee as a referee in a game. So, here we go. The French team is in goal, Mike Maignan; in defense, Koundé, Upamecano, Saliba, Theo Hernandez. In the midfield, we have Dembele, N'Golo Kante, Aurelien Tchouameni, Adrien Rabiot. Up front, we have Marcus Thuram and Antoine Griezmann. Ooh, that was a nice little switch there. Go Theo Hernandez. Seemed like, to me at least, like a very lazy cross there by Theo Hernandez. Netherlands goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen, Denzel Dumfries, Stefan de Vrij, Virgil van Dijk, Nathan Ake. The midfield we have Jurdy Schouten, Tijani Reinders, Xavi Simons, and in attack we have Jeremy Frimpong, Cody Gakpo, and Memphis Depay. Forgive my lateness. How are we doing? We're doing great, Jensen. How are we doing? Hello, Clifford. Hello. Win the toss and chase against Australia, hopefully. Will there be a draw for the next round? No, I think it's all pretty much settled if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, weirdly. Because there are 2 third place teams. I don't know who gets the 2 third place teams. That's interesting. Which team has come out the strongest? You got to say Spain and Germany, man. You have to say that. Technically, there's been you know what I've realized? I don't know if any of you guys have clocked this, but hasn't there been a lot of own goals? Like a lot. We're not even finished round 2 of the fixture list, and there's been so many own goals. That's crazy. I was just thinking about this. Todibo plays for France. Is he there? He didn't make the squad. It might seem wrong, but France has underperformed. They should have more trophies from 2016-2020. They could have rivaled Spain. They could have, but it's like you said about the Dutch team earlier. Too many egos. You remember the fights the players' families and representatives were having when they were getting battered by Switzerland? They had the same amount of egos. The only difference is they actually went really far in all the tournaments. They just didn't win that many trophies in that span of time. But they did, like, performance-wise, they did go pretty far and all. All good, my friend. Who you got winning this one? Nothing would please me more than watching France lose. However, considering the chances that have already been taken in the first 20 minutes, I cannot see France lose this. But believe me, it would be hilarious if they did. And I don't know if anyone, Tualumba, did you see Ragnick ball in all its glory? Absolutely demolished Poland. And after that third goal, they could have scored at least 2 more. They had 2 more good chances. So yeah. Bro, Griezmann is dropping in so deep. This is mad. Griezmann's dropping in so deep. Good control there by Marcus Thuram. In traffic. Cuts the ball back out. Lays it off for Theo Hernandez. Whips it to absolutely no one there because he clearly didn't look up before crossing. Oh, it's Rabiot. Never mind. Rabiot is currently playing on the left, by the way. Bro, I swear Aussie opening press carries, they can kill the game in the power play. They could. Vegas for the winner. We will be there. Or maybe a draw. That would even be great. Match fixing with the OGs. I meant between the two playing. Who has come out the strong? Oh, who has come out of these two the strongest? Okay, I thought you meant France. Clearly France. They actually had Griezmann himself had 3 really good chances. One from long distance, one in the penalty box, and a tap in he literally missed because it was on his right foot. Like an absolute straight tap in. 2-on-1 against the goalkeeper, not a defender. 2-on-1 against the goalkeeper. Squared lovely by Rabiot, I believe. And he just swiped it because he's not a righty. And he fell and he missed the ball completely. Hopefully we drop Dubé and bring in Ajay so that opening also gets aggressive. I mean, listen, if our openers get any more aggressive, they're going to be not even making 8 runs anymore. Their aggressiveness is, I mean, their lack of short decision making and their aggressiveness has gotten them out early already. Can't believe he missed that tap in. I mean, you know why you can't believe it? Because he's not a righty, Jensen. And we have this argument all the time, right? How in 2024 people aren't at least decent on their weak foot. I don't expect anyone to be completely two-footed, but how are they not good enough on both their feet in 2024? So if you see the way he kicks it, he just wildly slaps it because he's not a righty. And he doesn't want to risk the ball going God knows where. So he just tried to smash it point blank range and he ended up slipping. Probably over-rotated on the kick itself. That's how he slipped. It's kind of hilarious in slow motion in particular. Memphis Depay with a, well, I was going to say Gucci headband, but that's ASM's gimmick, isn't it? I believe he has a, what is it? Is it a YSL headband? I know his numbers on it, but that's a nice one. Back post. Couldn't keep the ball in. Messi tap in against Canada, miss. Yeah, but listen, you know what's the difference between playing against Canada and playing against Netherlands? A lot, Shanks. You can afford to miss chances as much as you like against Canada. That's the truth of it. Might sound harsh, but if you miss a tap in against Canada, nobody's stressed out. If you, especially after Austria won this game, so now we have 3 teams on 3 points. So if this game ends in a draw, Australia can put solid pressure on the Netherlands. Yeah, he is. Look at him. He's doing his pose while sitting down. That's when you. That's how much of a superstar he is. He's doing his goal celebration sitting down on the sidelines. Yo, Tchouaméni just literally ran over Memphis Depay. Literally ran over him. Rose Griezmann, not Anthony. He's a decent right footer. I'm telling you, if you see it in slow motion, it looks like he completely over-rotated by trying to slam the ball, basically. See, he could have literally side-footed it in because it was a tap-in. He looked like he was going to like swing. He looked like he was swinging at it. He's not Anthony. That's hilarious. I don't know. I say that they got to stop wearing those boots that make them fall. So I'll tell you what, Jensen. If you watch the England game, the players were falling all over the pitch and the grass was coming out like it's loose. It was really crazy. Like it looked a couple of times where the English players in particular looked like they were going to twist their ankle. I remember the Kyle Walker one on the attacking side. He literally he rolled over his ankle over and instead of like getting dug in with the grass, like the grass just flew out. I don't know why, but yesterday's pitch was the England game was very interesting. There were holes all across the pitch, chunks of grass just flying out. It looked like it actually, to be very honest, it looked like an absolute health hazard to run on that pitch. And I mean, this might sound crazy, but I expected the pitches in Germany to be really good. Oh, here we go. Frimponghi, come on. Oh, he gave Gakpo. Oh, what was that, Gakpo? You passed it behind him. And you passed it behind him quick. It just rolled out. Oh, what is that, man? At least take the space off of it if you're going to pass behind him. How is he supposed to catch up to that ball behind him? Mad. You know what? Kunde's the way Kunde ties his hair reminds me of when I used to go to school and women had to tie 2 plaits on their hair. Compulsory. That was part of like the uniform look. That's exactly what Jules Kunde's hairstyle, the tie-up he's using reminds me of at the moment. Video pack from the 92 plus. 92 plus? What 92 plus? I haven't even played today. 92 plus. Who was making these flags? They said copy, paste and rotate. 92 plus. Let me have a look. Pictures bad. Walker was painful. Man, I saw Walker. I was like, how is he walking still? Well, pun not intended. But seriously, the Walker one looked disgusting. As it is, he's 35, man. He's trying to take. He'll have to have like health insurance for the pitch now. It was mad. The way he went sliding off with grass flying all over the place. Okay, I have to see this 92 plus thing I've been told of. Normally wouldn't do it right now, but I am curious. Mike Magnon sweeps. 79 to 3 best of nation blah de blah de blah. Which is this 92 plus thing? Oh, festival football upgrade. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I got Guardiola again. How funny is that, right? Ooh, Thuram just slashes it wide. He had the whole other side of the goal to aim for, and he decided to go near post. First of all, that offside trap by De Vrij was really stupid. But yeah, should say the offside trap attempt was really stupid. Did you watch the Shaqiri goal? Yeah. What can you say, man? Commit the man, commit the moment. You know, he enjoys the big goal. Apparently, he's the only player to score in the last 3 Euros and last 3 World Cups. What a match stat is that, isn't it? Only player to score in the last 3 World Cups and the last 3 Euros. I thought Ronaldo would be that person, but apparently not. Well, technically Ronaldo hasn't scored in this one, so maybe he would join him, but I'm not really sure about that. Nathan obsessed with Guardiola obsessed with Nathan. Can you imagine, Zakaria, of all the people to pack in a card? It made me see, it made me sad. Why is it showing PB at Netherlands scorecard? I'm not sure. Is that like their new name or something? Everyone's trying to change their names these days, dude. It's quite annoying, actually. You have to relearn what everybody's names are nowadays. It's not like we have enough work to do in our life. We get more work to do now. I can't, you know, when I packed Guardiola, Danish, I was laughing uncontrollably for 3 minutes. And my mom came to check on me and asked me, what's wrong? Why are you laughing like that? I was like, nothing, mom. If only you knew how hilarious this is. If only you knew. It was just, you can't write it, you know. Chosco Guardiola. Oh, forget that. Twisting ankles is painful. It's horrible, dude. Especially when you play like basketball. When you play basketball, it's really bad because the basketball court, especially when you play indoors. Sorry about that noise. When you play indoors, it can be brutal. Everyone is inspired by. Oh yeah, guess what? And the only other card I packed, Danish, the only other card I packed was Nicholas Fulkrug. So I got a double jack in the box there. You packed in Suka. Suka is really cheap, right? 100k. Could have bought him, but it's still a good pull though because it's a free icon. I wish I got an icon. Honestly, I was hoping for Vidic. No luck. I used to play football, bro. No, I'm just saying though. Yeah. Like in football, it hurts, but like you know, the most amount of times I've seen on an average of seeing someone's ankles go is in basketball, man. I can't tell you how many times I've seen someone roll over the ankle every time they try to do a crossover. I can't. Oh, that has to be a yellow. Quick yellow there. Shooting. That's a yellow. Took one for the team. Don't know what kind of name is Jurdy, but that's his name. Quite cynical foul there. There's always going to be a yellow. One positive thing about packing an icon is chemistry boost. Yeah, but you know what's the funny thing, Danish? Funny thing about that is the fact that you can get the Copper cards. The Copper Make Your Mark cards are giving you one free chemistry boost. So if you get like a good striker, they literally need to just play one game and they get three chemistry for themselves, obviously. The only thing I remember of Thuram's football career is him grabbing Savage's ball. I do remember that. That was hilarious. Depay with the steal. Oh, and he literally gives the ball away himself. By the way, Depay is a free agent. Would you guys take him? Real Madrid or Man United fans, would you take Memphis Depay? Apparently, he's a free agent. I used to play football and cricket, so I know the pain. The pain's brutal. The swelling. The pain's not brutal initially. The moment you go home, the moment you take out your compression, like your socks and your shoes that's compressing the roll, and you have a bath, and you come out, whoop. Nunez card's looking, oh, dude, that Nunez card's looking good, but I'm thinking, what is next week's promo? Because if next week's promo is also upgradable, I don't wanna do Nunez. Unfortunately, how many days do we have on Nunez? No Depay? Depay buy? Really? You don't want him as a free agent? You'd actually rather spend 30 million on the buyout for Xerxes? Interesting. 30 million free. No, thank you, ex-Barca player. I don't think he's that level of player. Yeah, but you have to understand, you're getting him as a free agent, dude. You can't tell me he's worse than Joselu, dude. That's who you all got this year on loan. You can't possibly tell me Joselu's a better football player than Memphis Depay. And I've been backing Joselu the whole time. I don't think I also could say that. Darwin Nunez, 6 days, yeah. Damn it, man. I don't know what to do. Should I do him? Shouldn't I do him? I want Uruguay to do well as well. For a certain somebody. So Eric Ten Hag can open his eyes and watch people play football. Bro, basketball is proper court, at least concrete, if not wooden, but football in India grounds. Yeah, of course, Shanks, that is true. But we normally play on concrete. But when we used to like go to university, we'd have an indoor court. And I'm telling you, dude, with the sweat, unlike the NBA, there's no one to wipe off the sweat every time you throw water or sweat onto the ground. Bro, the ankle rolls. Woo! And the worst part is when you're running, you slide even because the wet surface adds as a slip and slide even. So you don't sometimes just roll your ankle. You can also go for a nice slide. That's uncomfortable. Does anyone watch Copa America? Suarez starting for Uruguay? I hope not. Surely with Nunez, Palestri, and whoever else they have young players who can play now. Take a free Depay over paying for Joselu. Well, Joselu came on loan, to be fair to him. He was on loan. What the hell? What was that, Simons? Oh, what are you angry about, Simons? You hit it on the ground, dude. What do you think? Mainyan's taking a nap. That's mad. To be fair, like I said, Jensen, to be fair, it was on loan, so they're really just paying his wages, but I'm so sleepy, so I hope I don't sleep during the game. Well, let's hope there's some goals at least before you fall asleep. That way you can at least see the good stuff. You know, oh, come on, no. Hold on a minute. Throw in. Yeah. Anthony Taylor didn't fall for that. I mean, listen, you could say it's a foul, but it looks like he just left his leg in there, to be honest. A little bit. Actually, if he gave it a foul, it would be okay. He seems to be smiling, though. I thought he was in pain just now. Bonucci, 96, end of an era. The thing is, I have upgradable Gomez and upgradable Araujo and upgradable Guardiola. I think I have another upgradable centre back that I can't remember right now. If I had the fodder, I would do him just for fun. But don't think so, sadly. No loan fee? Did he? Oh yeah, I mean the loan fee must have been like a million, dude. He got a thing. Espanyol was relegated, right? They can't possibly ask for too much. I just want to watch Uruguay match for Fede and Brazil games for Militao, Rodrigo, Enrique, and my boy Vinny. So We had a look at it before the stream started. Uruguay is playing 6:30 in the morning Monday. That's when Uruguay are playing their first game. Ineos won't allow for Dutch players. If you got Mbappe as a free agent should be of that level from now on for Real Madrid. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, he's not really free though, right? I'm sure you're aware of how much money he's being paid a year plus sign-on bonus. It's as good as paying club money and then paying him money. Trust me. Want to start Chetri with chemistry. If you have a bunch of icons in your team, you'll be able to do it. I think you'll need a ISL manager if you can get one. You're going to need at least, I could be wrong, but you're going to need at least 2 icons. I think you're going to need 2 icons. They should have made him a plus card. Yeah, it's bogus. Yeah, but it is an end of an era card. No, so they can't do a plus on it, I guess. Yeah. Maybe requires a lot of sound of 15 minutes continuously moving. Yeah, it does require attack defense. Playing in Indian condition month of August is really, bro. Playing basketball in general is just really demanding. Unless you're playing it with people who have the same tempo as you, as in you're just playing for fun. Otherwise, like for people out of shape like me, bro, I would take a good 15 minutes. I would be very impressed if I lasted 15 minutes. 150 million? No, if I'm not mistaken, the sign-on was 50. And I think he's getting 60 million for 5 years. I think Aditya can correct that for me, but I believe he got like a 50 million signing bonus. And I think it's like 64 million for 5 years. Ooh, that looked like he won the tackle. Interesting. Foul by Virgil outside the box. FIFA UT app? Yeah, dude, the companion app. Companion app. Every now and then, especially during a stream, I just have a look to see what the SPCs are if it's on during that time. And 93 Haaland is better than 96 Suka and 95 Raheem Sterling. Yeah, because Haaland is OP. But the thing is, you can always sub these players on after you bring them. You know, you don't have to play with Suka, but you can get him to allow Chetri to play on full chemistry. That's what people do sometimes. Sometimes people don't use some of their players and they just use them to make sure the team's on full chemistry. Used to play b-ball competitively, and yeah, it's a lot of conditioning. But you know what's the best part about it? It's just fun. There's something really satisfying about just standing at the free throw range and just shooting. Like whether there are people there, whether there are people aren't, when you just hear the swish, there's something very satisfying about that. Batting in 45 degree and 40 over games of just after 40 over fielding, bro, that's something, yeah. That's also there. You basically just sprint what's going on here? That ball went flying. They didn't fall for the fake. Oof. I think De Vrij deliberately headed that. It wasn't ball to head. That's good. Just complete objective in UT and get the freebies. Yeah, but the thing about that, Jensen, is the freebies aren't necessarily that good. Like today's freebie is Rafa Mojica from Colombia. Whoa, someone threw a can. Yo, that's mad. Someone threw like a full water bottle or a full can or something. It wasn't that far away from Griezmann. That's mad, man. If that hit his head, that could literally be a real problem. Oh, the Dutch fans. I thought they were really... Allegedly, the Netherlands have a lot of friendly people. It's one of the friendliest countries in the world. Clearly, no one's gone to a football match there to find out. Nacho leaves, we will surely sign Euro. Well, apparently we made contact with him today. Uh, whatever that means in football transfer speak. We have made contact with him today, so let's see. How much does Bruno's 94 card cost? It's been a while, right? It should, if I'm not mistaken, it should still be like 5 to 600. Oh, what are these languid kind of passes Theo Hernandez is trying to do? He's constantly just trying to win a corner in a very lazy way. Another chance for Griezmann. He's just, I don't know what he's trying to do, but he seems he's trying too hard in my opinion, the way he's playing. What are they on season plus? He is, oh my god, I'm way off. He's 830,000. No, thank you. 830,000. In that case, I think you can get Sir Bobby for like half the price if you were gonna buy someone. I mean, I don't know how the app you're using works as I don't have it. I'm talking about the free rewards and season pass. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Jensen. This is the companion app. I just use it to do SPCs and stuff when I'm not actually playing the game. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the season rewards. Some of the season rewards minus this season's rewards are always behind the curve. If you see what the power curve is, it's almost always behind the power curve. Except this season's rewards, because I'll give you a really good example. Right now I have Jonathan Klaus that I just got today. And I'm going into the weekend league using Jonathan Klaus. And he's replaced my Golazo Cafu. So I'm going to see how well he does, because that Cafu has been with, I have packed every version of Cafu in this game this year. Every version. I was lucky enough to pack every version of Cafu in the game. If you don't have a better right back, Cafu is basically my right back till this season is over, till the game's over now. But because I got a free Jonathan Klaus that is upgradable, especially if France wins this game and the next one, which I think they're going to beat Poland, but they have to win this game. He's going to get more upgrades because he's going to go into further rounds. So except for this season, the season rewards have been behind the power curve. For anyone who doesn't play FIFA or FC24, I have just probably spoken a lot of gibberish, but apologies for whoever didn't understand. Shanks is off to bed. Good night, Shanks. So it's 80% the Xerxes coming. Lol, gotta know how to spell his name. I think you have to just switch the K and the Z. I think you spelled it correctly. Thank you. Good night, Nathan. I can't be. I'm too sleepy, plus the boring game. France and England are 2 for 2. What can you do? If you sign 2 players, it'll be Euro and Davies. I guess it depends on who gets to him first, Aditya, because I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Ineos seem to be very aggressive ever since we have confirmed that Ten Hag is staying. So, and we have already decided we're not going for Todibo. That's one player we're not going for. So we agreed personal terms with Branthwaite and already looking to back out. So let's see. Halftime. 0-0. Jesus Christ. You know what? Someone told me yesterday that the Spain and Italy game was good. Spain did play well, but then it's another game that an own goal decided it. It was 1-0 at the end of the game. So there's that. I'm not watching. That makes sense. Feel the game is interesting and fun to play till tots are released. You know what, Danish? You know why I feel that Tots made the game more fun. Tots made the game more fun because people who can't afford to get good cards got good cards from guaranteed packs, if that makes sense. Like every time if you do squad battles and reach rank 1, or you reach like rank 6 in champs, you get free tots cards, and that is like if people are really bad, you still get a free tots card, which automatically improves your team if you're not very good. So that's the one thing I really liked about the Tots card, because the team of the week cards are crap, man. The whole season, your guaranteed team of the week cards, they don't do anything for you. Trust me. But when they start making the team of the season picks compulsory till the end of the game, that's when it gets a little fun for average players or players who are not that good, but just want to play for fun. I think because I don't do the SPC so much. Oh, that's my fault for the FC talk. No, that's fine. I was just clarifying with anyone else who doesn't understand what we're saying, really. Or rather, just doesn't play. See, I'm sure up today on SmackDown, probably, yeah. Oh, and remember, the reward still gives you packs. Like I got the 94 full Krug and he's. If I say anything about full Krug, it just reminds me of all the crap I gave him when they played the Champions League game. But yes, I used him for a bit. I got him from a pack too. I want 96 Hoyland. See, now this is what we're 96 Hoyland and 95 McTominay. And if you guys are interested, do the Maguire from the Euro Defenders Evolution. He becomes a good 95 centre back, actually, funny enough. And Harry Maguire's 86 card for the Player of the Month was actually quite decent when it came out. So you can get a Maguire, you can get a Casemiro. Now you can get a Hoyland and McTominay. You can make a decent United team. You see Ottensat title, I did see that, yeah. Looks like I'm watching glimpses of prime Italy defense in these Dutch matches. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like to me that France can't find a way to score a goal. And they supposedly have a better team than England. That's what it looks like to me. Yet the only goal they scored was not a goal they scored so far. In 3 halves of football in 1.5 games, I have seen only an own goal so far. Nothing else. It's raining quite heavy in Mumbai. We have red alert. Oh boy. But Aditya, if I remember correctly, you stay in Tana, right? So Tana is kind of. See, I could be completely wrong here, but Tana does Tana get flooded like that? It's mostly town side, right? Because 2 sides of town are covered by sea, so it tends to get flooded, right? The areas which are kind of exposed to the waters. I'm doing a Maguire Evolution 95. Good call. Holland will score in France. Holland will score. Okay, Holland will score. France. Now, as a very greedy and selfish man, it would be really, really nice if France wins all 3 of their group games, because my Barcola and my Jonathan Klaus get upgraded. But in this particular case, if Netherlands do win, then I think there's a chance the Memphis Depay you'll get later on will be upgraded as well. So either way, it's looking good for me. My all-time favorite FIFA card in World Cup 2022, Richarlison. World Cup 2022, Richarlison. What is my favorite card? You know what my favorite card was? I think when I packed Prime Moments Eusebio, I think 3 years ago. It was primo moments Eusebio. Oh, Eusebio so cracked in the game, man. So cracked in the game. I got him in draft, and he felt so weird. He felt so different compared to everyone else. Him and Cruyff. Yes, in some places in Tanya, but we do have red alert. Wow. Because I remember where my aunt lives in Tana, which I don't remember now because I've not gone in there forever. Uh, it was quite like, I don't want to say it was on a mountain, but it was like on a slope. Maybe it was on a mountain. I don't know, but I felt like I think it was like on a hill. It was situated like on a slant. Apparently, leopards have come like to her building. I'm like, that. See, this is the kind of thing I don't play games with. She's like, oh yeah, I think somebody saw a leopard come and sit by the gate has a light. You know how the gates are, right? And there's like lights on top of the gate. He like sat on the thing, just chilling there in the morning because there's nobody out in the morning. Like, yeah, leopards or panthers or whatever the hell they are, they just come and they just come for a walk. You'll see them here and there. I'm like, bro, why are you saying it like you're seeing a cat? Leopards. Tana is a city with lots of lakes near the overflow. Well, see now, I didn't know that. That makes sense now. Makes a lot of sense. And in Mumbai and Thane, we say, walk on footpaths and racing, or you may end up in the sea, bro. Tell me about it. I've seen enough knee-deep water in town to know that for sure. Luckily for me, where we live in Colaba, there are only buildings to the side. Otherwise, there's a good chance you would definitely end up in the sea. Because I was so young then, I wasn't allowed to go too far. And both sides of wherever I lived were buildings. So I was lucky that way. You play in my fantasy team as well as Dumfries and Frimpong. She maybe lives in Yevur near Opwan. I'll have to ask. I haven't gone there in 20 years. We used to go visit before. Then we stopped going to Bombay regularly, so I don't really remember much. I mean, I don't remember much of where she lived. I should be more clear. So one of my aunts lived in Tana and one of my aunts lived in Borivali. And her daughter worked in Malad. So we used to go to In Orbit a lot. And then my cousin would meet us at In Orbit. We'd go for dinner and stuff like that. She used to work near In Orbit. There used to be, I don't know if it's there now, but the Australian company 3 used to be there. So she used to work there like ages ago. So I used to be when we used to visit, we'd go to town and then we'd go to Borivali to stay. We would split our stay. And my aunt from Tana would come to Borivali because it was a lot closer for her to travel. But we never went to Tana because there wasn't much to do there. And they would be busy the whole day, so they couldn't really host us. So they would come see us when they didn't have work. So yeah. No, I remember I saw a girl working on the footpath during rain and broke. Everyone to see if she had gone in the gutters during rain and so strongly she probably ended. Oh Jesus. No, 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 no. Oh God. I forgot about the gutters part, yeah. Oh no, that's not a good way to go, is it? Shit. How did I forget about that? Damn. Forgot about the giant gutters everywhere, yeah. Yo, what was that shot by Javi Simon? Seriously? How stupid that move was. You got a segment on Wayne Rooney for halftime. How nice. Marcus Thuram had so much space and he literally goes on the same side where Verbruggen is clearly standing in front of him. So crazy, he didn't even attempt to go across the goal. Could have at least forced a save. This was a nothing shot in the end. Griezmann's had 4 chances on goals, just himself. Good chances. It's quite normal. Most leopards live in India in the Sanjay Gandhi National Park in Yavur. Where people go for a walk and it's quite rare they attack. Bro, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not taking a chance walking in a bloody national park where leopards are hanging around. It's not my vibe, you know? I'm not trying to get mauled or eaten or whatever else a leopard can do to me. I don't really want to find out personally. You think training with Mbappe would make you a better striker? You think wrong, dude. Are you forgetting Mbappe's one-on-one miss? In the last game, Jensen, are you forgetting that one where he had acres of space, there was no one around him, and he still missed? Sanjay is saying Netherlands more dangerous than attack. They're going to win by 1. Welcome, Sanjay, to the channel. If you're new, I'm here for it. If France loses, I'll be happy. I won't complain. Keep in mind, Sanjay, the only goal France has scored is an own goal, which means they have scored 0. So, how hilarious would it be after they go 2 games without scoring any of their own goals? It would be quite funny. It was being was being sarcastic, but I'm a good actor. No, but you actually make a good point. At least, you can, wherever he trained before, you can go like, okay, whatever. But you think like certain people you train with will actually make you sharper. But, doesn't work on everyone, I guess. I remember, Netherlands are going to win 2-1. 2-1, really? I mean, France can't even score 1 right now, Sanjay. I mean, I don't mean in this game, I mean in general. Yeah, like at least watch and analyze what people do in front of goal. Even watch Giro and Griezmann. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. Verbruggen actually came to the near side too quickly. He kind of like gave his cards away in a weird way. But I guess maybe he kind of knows that Thuram isn't going to go on his left foot, so he took a chance. Either way, he took a really smart chance because he ended up not even hitting it on target. So Giroud, very autocorrect. Here we go. The boys are back out. Come on, Netherlands. Come on, ORANJE. Come on, ORANJE. Let's go. If Netherlands win this game, they're through, aren't they? Quite honestly, France got to play Poland. Unless Poland, I don't know, create some miraculous form out of nowhere. I think France are going to get that win. Mbappe got his nose straightened. Looks like he never broke it. I don't know what they did to him, but he definitely is going to wear that mask at some when he comes on. They definitely got the swelling down for sure. I mean, his nose looked god awful a few days ago. I think they just worked on getting the swelling down as much as possible. Oh, Aditya, fun fact. Remember I told you how 303 is cursed? There's been another change. Carlos Alberg is out of his fight now, and Anthony Smith is going to be facing Roman Dolidze. That co-main event, that was the co-main event, went from Khalil to Hill to Alberg, Alberg to Alberg to Smith, Alberg versus Smith, to now Smith versus Dolidze. Anthony Smith better be getting paid really well, because he took a 14-day notice fight against Carlos Alberg. That was at least near him in the rankings. Now he's putting his ranking on the line against a middleweight. Horrible. When it initially happened, I didn't even think it was bad until they brought the first aid. You know why I thought I saw it was bad? When I saw like blood all over his shirt up here, and like the guy trying to like dab it down, and it like became really orangey. Because then I realized, wow, he's actually bleeding a lot, like a lot. I think that's why he spent a lot of his time face first into the ground. I think he was just leaking it into the grass, really. Someone put a Barca fan in the crowd, then Dembele will play. Yo, Aditya, what's up with that card, man? Seriously. Hill and Roundtree to Hill and Alberg to Alberg and Smith, and now Smith to Dolidze. The fights in 7 days, dude. That fight itself has been changed 4 times. Top that off, the main event is not the main event anymore. Cursed card, man. Cursed card. Seriously. I hope the curse doesn't go on Alex Pereira, because he didn't have to take this fight at all. Oh, the Netherlands defense is compact. Too much change. It's just, you know what it is? It's just they were trying to do too much, man. You know what's the biggest mistake they made? The biggest mistake they made, no, is keep on postponing the same main event. They were supposed to fight in November last year. Then it became January. Then it became now June. And now apparently it'll be November. Like it might actually be a year after it was supposed to happen, a whole year. That's why this is what happens when you keep postponing everything, man. And you know what's the funny thing? The Stipe John Jones fight could also be a year after they postponed it. So we're gonna get 2 fights that should have happened a year earlier on the same card. So what happens, man, when you try to stack up a card too much, no? This is the biggest problem. Someone put a mirror behind the goal and play well. I don't know, man. Give him some earphones, maybe. Give him a beat. The hype may be already. The hype is dead, dude. Basically, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler have to do this. Apparently, Michael Chandler is ready to move on. I read somewhere that he's willing to move on. He's waited 19 months for this fight, man. It's ridiculous. Last time Michael Chandler fought was 2022. Because 2023 April they filmed for Tough, and he's not fought since. He's literally waited 19 months. I think he wants to move on now. He went on social media and said like, I will be there for the event. I won't be fighting, but I'll be there for the event. Dude, he's 38 years old. He literally wasted 2 years. Even I'm just reading right now. Israel Adesanya has advised Michael Chandler to book a new fight because Conor McGregor is always going to be there. It's great advice. That's genuinely great advice. Conor McGregor reveals injury. Let's hear it. Or let's read it, I should say. He broke his toe while training ahead of his fight against Michael Chandler. Jesus Christ, he broke his toe. Chael, shut your pie hole. You tap from ground and pound. Chael told him. Chael basically went on his podcast and said he's going to alcohol rehab. Chael Sonnen's hilarious, dude. Yo, look at this. I'll put it up here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but he broke his last toe. It looks broken. You see that? There you go. He broke his last toe. So at least we found out why he pulled out of the fight now. Yo, that looks bad. Look at that. Yeah, that looks bad, man. To be fair to him, this is the first time Conor McGregor has pulled out of a fight ever. Yeah, I mean, listen. It looks broken to me. I'm not a doctor. It looks broken to me. I'm so sad they killed Gable. Apparently, Michael Chandler's teased someone he might possibly fight after the pullout. Ooh. So it could be, guess what? It could be Michael Chandler versus Max Holloway. Max Holloway. Can you imagine if Max Holloway beats Chandler and Gaethje? He's definitely number one contender in the lightweight division. What? Gable got replaced from Triple Threat by Dragunov? Dude, I told you. What did I tell you when Matthew asked me when we were watching? Which two people from NXT are gonna do big things? I said Dragunov and Braun Breaker. Ilya Dragunov is a different breed, dude. If you watch his NXT UK matches with Walter or Gunther, they're crazy matches, man. They're crazy matches. I really urge you to go watch it. Spicy fight then. Max Holloway, Michael Chandler, absolutely. Michael Chandler beats the number 1 contender or number 2 contender, that was Gaethje, and then the number 6 contender, that was Chandler. You got to give my man a lightweight title shot too. He's knocking out contenders in 2 different divisions. If you're not going to give him Topuria, then you got to give him Makhachev, man. Doesn't matter what Makhachev will do to him, you got to give it to him anyway. This is criminal ball. Hey, Tualumba, never forget that England scored 2 goals not from a set piece. Never forget while we're watching this match, my friend. There's 35 minutes into the left in this game, and France have scored no goals in 3 halves of football. So far, we're in the 4th half of football in this tournament, and they have scored 0 goals. England scored 2. You can love them, you can hate them, but they've scored 2. If Martinez is screwed to bout, I will lose by bye. Bro, I'm telling you. Don't be surprised if Portugal struggle too. Don't be surprised. These stats, damn. Won't save Gareth. No, listen, it does. I'm not trying to save Gareth Jensen. I'm just saying. Everyone gives so much shit about how England play. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Right? But England still have 2 goals. France have 0. And France, I believe, are number 1 favorites. Whether you want to go by vibes, whether you want to go by people in the space, whether you want to go by pundits, whether you want to go by journalists, or if you want to go the traditional route through the betting odds, I believe France are the favorites. They have still not scored a goal. And Ragnick Ball, I'm not going to lie, Ragnick Ball's looking good at this point of time. So, we shall see. We shall see. Gotta say, resolute defensive work by Netherlands though. They're really trying to frustrate them. They're really trying to frustrate them. I guess you could say it's kind of working. Thought Germany would most likely win as their host, so it's a weird one-man team would be favorites over them or Spain. Well, when the odds came out, I think it was France, England, Germany, and then Spain, I think. I think those were the top 4. And who knows who makes these odds, dude. But I definitely know pundits said France and England are the favorites. That I definitely heard a bunch. So, you'll be live during the India versus Bangladesh, right? Isn't the Portugal game at 9:30? I guess we'll be doing it side by side, if I'm not mistaken. Rabiot definitely working against France, fixer. Dude, you know why I'll disagree with you, Hitesh? Rabiot squared it, 2-on-1, and that one was the goalkeeper, not a defender. And Griezmann missed it. He literally squared the ball to him, right in front of the goalkeeper. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it doesn't actually add up. Because the best chance of the game was a 2-on-0 or 2-on-1 against the goalkeeper. And Griezmann didn't even hit the ball. He didn't even hit it. I get what you're saying, dude, but they should have clearly, with or without Rabiot, Griezmann got 4 separate chances. He could have put one of them away easily. The tap in right in front of goal. You know what I'm saying? And let's give some credit to the Netherlands. They have been quite compact, even, to be completely fair. Yeah, the sitter was practically sat on. Yeah, literally. He ended up falling on the ball eventually. I mean, that was a square by Rabiot. I mean, Rabiot couldn't do any. Rabiot could have technically gone for it himself, but then if he went for it and he missed, everyone would say, "Oh, why didn't he square it?" So he did what everyone would normally do: square it for the easy tap in. Didn't mean anything. Here we go. Thuram wide. Boy, boy. Thuram, you can't play with this. I don't this fascination of trying to hit it against the ground when a lot of times the pace just gets removed. Ooh, that would have been such a juicy pass by Depay. Oh, but they get the ball. Ooh, that was looked like a bad tackle. Oh, they're Ooh, whoa. This is ugly. That was very ugly. That was very ugly. That looked very nasty. Let's see this again. You know what? Chouameni does scissor him a little bit, you know, on the leg. Definitely does scissor him on the follow through. But I don't think that was a foul. But that doesn't mean he's not hurt. His legs definitely got entangled there. Stadiums are jam-packed in FIFA World Cup and Euros, whereas half seats are not filled in T20 World Cup. BCCI can't do much better work than ICC. Yeah, but I mean, what do you want them to do, dude? The West Indies is so far away. It's not cheap, man. Like, America and West Indies are probably some of the most expensive places on average to go to. And the fact that you're getting that many people there is actually quite a, I wouldn't say a big deal, but you know, those stadiums get packed when they play the Caribbean Premier League or whatever the hell it's called now, because the most of the fans are local. You know, a lot of fans from in cricketing nations are not exactly well to do. So the fact that there are people there it's like a big commitment, man. It's definitely a big financial commitment. Trailing leg tangled with Simons, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't a foul, but he definitely could have gotten hurt. Ooh, over the bar, Chouameni. Can't do much about that, Hitesh, quite honestly. It's kind of the same way why we can't afford and go to Spain or England and watch a game, man. It's pretty expensive. It's a real commitment financially. I was really surprised. You know what? The American ones. Sorry about that. I heard the Dallas games people showed up for. The New York games were pretty dead, man. Unfortunately, we watched a bunch of New York games, really. The Florida games obviously washed out. Apparently, Dallas was popping, though, for a couple of games. So, definitely more people at the West Indies, though, for sure. I think the West Indies is a lot cheaper than America. Like, if you're going to come and, like, stay a couple of days there, watch a couple of games, I think it's definitely cheaper. So it makes sense why the West Indies side have like more people coming to watch for sure. ICC is still not able to make cricket a world sport. Worried if this type of trend goes on, cricket will fade away. Actually, seeing this thing in India nowadays, cricket is, yeah, it would fade away. It's not sustainable. There's not enough interest in many countries. That's why when people tell me cricket's better than football, I'm like, bro, cricket's better than football only in this country. Only in this country, and maybe Australia. Yeah, because if you compare the reach as compared to the other sports in those countries, it's a faded thing. Cricket compared to football faded, you know, in England. Sorry, I should actually know. Wait, yeah, well, New Zealand too, right? The All Blacks are much more favored, even politically speaking. Australia, they have Aussie rules football. They have the Australian football team. They have the A League. But Australia, I'm sure cricket's still really popular. I think in India and Australia, cricket's much more popular. Oh, Griezmann! Another chance for Griezmann. Oh boy. It's like Griezmann's finding the ball in all the right spaces, but he can't put it through. By the way, what a lovely pass by Dembele, huh? As much as we like to make jokes, that was a good pass. Damn, that was on his left foot now. The World Cup in Africa and African countries may pull audience. Maybe. Cheaper doesn't mean cheap though. Definitely not. No. Definitely not. Like I said, it's a commitment even to go to the West Indies. But quite honestly, it's not that surprising that it's not jam packed. What I was hoping for, though, was a good exposure. And I think the USA cricket team, shout out to the USA cricket team. I think they have done, in my opinion, a really good job. I mean, they have done their best. That's all you can do. I feel like the USA cricket team did way better than we thought. Yeah. They lost to South Africa by 18 runs. Oh, here we go. France onslaught coming. N'Golo Kante lays it off wide. Cross goes around. Straight to the keeper. Well, the way FIFA uses CR7 and Messi's global brand, ICC didn't able to use that right now. Kohli is the biggest brand, I guess, in world cricket. I don't see ICC because it wouldn't work, dude. He doesn't transcend. Hitesh, that's the truth. He doesn't transcend. Ronaldo transcends. That's the problem. Like, there are MMA fighters that know Cristiano Ronaldo. There's golfers, there's businessmen, there are people he transcends, dude. Him, Messi, they transcend sports. Michael Jordan transcends sports. There are certain sports persons that transcend the sport they play. Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba mentality. They took Mamba mentality and Liverpool fans made it monster mentality. It's not a monster mentality. It's copied from Kobe Bryant. The rest in peace, the great Black Mamba. It was taken as Mamba mentality. They switched it to monster mentality. Facts. You can't just take people's stuff, But yeah, as I was saying, rant aside, even Scotland did a good job. Scotland did a good job too. Ireland's doing a good job of cricket. See, some people are doing their part, but the thing is, their countries are so small. This is the problem. Their countries are so small. They can only do so much. Scotland doesn't have I don't even know how many lakh people Scotland have. But I'll tell you right now, it's not enough. It's not enough. They might have 5 lakh people. What's 5 lakh people, dude? That's small. That's smaller than Goa. That's not even a quarter of Goa. They might not even have 5 lakh people. I'm just throwing a number out there. See, soccer's a European thing, but still is popular in USA now. I guess when local people start playing the game, that's when the country take on. I wouldn't say that, Hitesh. The first time the American team qualified for an international tournament was '94, and I think so. And I think it was played by part-time players back then. It's still not really taken up because, if you see NCAA tournaments, nobody cares about cricket. There's not enough financing in cricket like in NCAA and stuff like that. Even the players currently in the USA national team, they are doing full-time jobs. They have taken leaves to come and play. So it may seem that way, but actually it's not got the pull everyone seems to think it has yet. Moving forward, who the hell knows? But yeah, not at this point of time. Not at this point of time, because Netravalkar is currently working a job and he had to take extended leave because he didn't expect USA to get past to the Super 8. Offside. Xavi Simons looks like he's about to cry. Go check. See some plenty cricket players they can pick up. Yeah. No, but they don't. But they don't transcend, right, Jensen? That's what I'm trying to say. They got to transcend. It's not about just about playing the sport. You have to have a personality that transcends. You know, got your own shoes. Started with Michael Jordan, and it ended with runners, football players, whoever else wanted their own shoes. There are people that transcend sports, period. Muhammad Ali. Who else? Trying to think of some other sports people. Cristiano, Messi, LeBron, Tom Brady. Anyway, no point going on about that. Leagues need to do better marketing. I mean, there's only so much you can do, man. There's only so much you can do. I think some players are just good for clubs. Agreed. No offside. Keeper stopped playing on his own as far as I'm concerned. It looks like that. This is becoming a bit of a hubbub now, right now, yeah. Let's see what happens. France is looking stressed, dude. France is looking so stressed. I'll differ with you on this. ICC did try to use Kohli, but probably their marketing wasn't that good. US and Southeast market are the main and consumer market, which need to be the bro. I'm not actually arguing with you. I'm telling you for a fact they don't. Virat Kohli does not transcend the sport, because if he transcended the sport, believe me, wherever Virat Kohli goes, it would be packed to watch him play. You can differ with me. That's perfectly fine. But I'm telling you seriously, if he transcended sports, mark my words, the Indian games even would have been full. I can't speak about the other games. The Indian games would be full, and the Indian games weren't full. And this is the first time in my life I have seen multiple Indian national team games in an empty stadium. I have never seen that in my life. Wherever we go, we show up, bro. That's one. You can say whatever you want about cricket. You can say whatever you want about how boring it is. But the Indian fans, they show up and they support the team wherever the hell it is, dude. And in fact, I don't know if you were here, Hitesh, but for our first watch along, I was talking with, I think Aditya was definitely here. I was like, bro, why are these stadiums empty? I literally said that to Aditya. I couldn't believe it. We're talking about entire pavilions empty, not even people in it, empty. I couldn't believe it, man. First time in my life. I've never seen anything like it. It was shocking. Wijnaldum coming on for Simmons or Simons or Simons or however they like to say it. Frimpong going off for Geertruide from Feyenoord, right back, if I remember correctly. Wijnaldum for Simons. That was the third thing. I think Veerman has come on for somebody, but I don't know who. But yeah. 3 changes. Let's go, Koeman. Best coach in the world for Barca fans. If you know, you know. We're lucky to have him as a coach. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Mike Maignan comes and sweeps. Looks a really dangerous back pass there, but yeah. NBA winners are called world champion when the N stands for national. Yeah, but you know what's the funny thing about that, Palumba? You know why I'm only okay with that? You know why I'm only okay with that? Because every time they go to the Olympics, they smash everyone and get a gold medal. That's the only reason I'm okay with that. Because the truth of the matter is, every time they go to the Olympics, they just smash everyone. Do you know what the odds are for the USA basketball team? I was listening to a podcast, they were talking about it. The odds for the USA basketball team to win the Olympic gold medal this year, the men's, I should be more clear. Don't really know what goes on the women's side. Minus 400. Minus 400. Minus 400. Now listen, I'm not the smartest bettor. That doesn't sound like you're going to make a lot of money to me if you're going to bet on them to win. Tom Brady is only known in the Americas and parts of Europe and Africa. Nope. But that's what I'm saying, Twalumba. That's still much more than cricket. That's what I'm trying to say. Like he's known in India, even. because the NFL's been growing even in it's been growing in Europe now that they make the European tours too. In India, it can't grow because of the time difference. Otherwise, in India, it would probably grow too. Because the one thing about Indian people, we love watching sports, dude. It's fun. Thuram and Dembele off for Giroud and Coman. God, Deschamps getting desperate. Love to see it. We showed up for the AFC football. Exactly, Aditya. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen it in my life, dude. We show up. I don't care what anyone says about India, dude. The fans show up, dude. The fans show up. I don't care whatever it is, badminton, chess, whatever. We show up if someone's representing the country, dude. That's facts. Straight facts. I've never seen Indian fans in my life, but I in a tennis match. But I saw as many as they could afford to come watch Leander Paes, Mahesh Bhupati, Sania Mirza play as many games as they could. And believe me, tennis is a bloody expensive sport if you're a fan. It's a really expensive sport because they only go to the fancy places and play tennis. They don't go to no cheap places. England, New York, bloody France, and Australia. And they believe me, if you're an Indian, none of those places are cheap. None of them. Now, if you're living in those countries, fair play to you. Congratulations, access to all these great moments. But if you're not from there, man, these will put holes in your pockets. No doubt about it. They lost the last two world tournaments they passed. But what I'm trying to say is, Jensen, on average, right? Like even in this tournament, they're saying they're minus 400 to win. That's mad, dude. You know, minus 400. No one would take bets like that. Know what I'm saying? But see, man, I get that. That NBA thing is quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. It is hilarious. But honestly, does anyone even watch any other leagues? I know people watch the Euro leagues, right? There is like a Euro league, isn't there? Like Barcelona and Besiktas and Real Madrid and God, I forgot what the other teams were. I only know this because I think Allen Iverson went to coach Turkey, a Turkish team in the European League. Yo, Wijnaldum wins the foul. Yo, the French people are getting frustrated. I love this. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Tickets were expensive for the New York game, and the neighborhood where they made the stadium, it was hectic to get there with their own vehicle. So a little background knowledge for this, Aditya. So Nassau County is like the fancy pants part of New York, but it's on the outskirts. So it's not really meant for, wide scale travel. But that was the only space with open space to like create a makeshift stadium. So they chose that because obviously, as you know, New York is very dense. So that was a little hilarious. And of course, it's New York, dude. New York was always going to be expensive. But you know what I thought, Aditya? I thought because we'd have a large contingency of Indian people in New York, I actually thought New York would do okay because of people already living there. But man, I was stunned. I was stunned when I saw like an entire pavilion empty, just like an entire pavilion. Ooh, the Dutch fans are not happy, man. They're throwing all kinds of crap on the stadium. And this time the Dutch people are facing this goal this time. That's interesting. They're still throwing stuff at everybody. Memphis Depay coming out for, oh, here we go. Tualumba calls it, it's Weggy time. It's Weggy time. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't been marketed that way. I guess he has all the ingredients to be a global brand. Tragic story, work ethic, Mamba mentality. He wasn't well marketed. I mean, I think it's also you must be wanting to do that then, See, you know what's the funny thing, Hitesh? It's really difficult to comment about this because I feel like the ICC will have all the statistics involved, and they probably have made a call that they probably realize that they just will not able to penetrate certain markets no matter what. This is just my opinion. I think they definitely have access to all the details when it comes to like which countries are popping for these kind of things, and I think they have just made that decision accordingly. You see, because Sachin Tendulkar definitely transcended cricket. Because I remember to this day, I don't know how many of you guys remember because you guys might be too young, but I remember when Sachin Tendulkar was given a Ferrari by Michael Schumacher. I don't know if you people remember that, but he was gifted that. I didn't even know Michael Schumacher was a fan of cricket, but some, like I said, some people transcend, man. And this was when Michael Schumacher, 7-time champion, the best ever. Unfortunately, he's in a bit of a bad shape these days. So hopefully, he will somewhat get better in time. But some people transcend, some people don't, man. Can't do much about Conor McGregor. Bro, Conor McGregor doesn't know shit about ice hockey, okay? He is sitting in the Boston Bruins locker room and giving them a pep talk. Doesn't know shit about ice hockey, dude. If this was a football match, I'd be like, okay, he's Irish, he watches football, United fan, good for him. I can at least get it. He's sitting in the Boston Bruins locker room and giving them a speech. I'm like, huh? But then I just realized, transcends. You can like him or you can not like him. Either way, he transcends. Khabib transcends. It's weird, man. Sports is a weird thing when you start transcending. It's really mad, actually, in a weird way. It was marketed well in India, though, by his agency, which is also currently managing Shubman Gill, ad merchant. Also, some steps are being taken, like including cricket in Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, Olympics. Well, cricket was in the Olympics in 1896, dude. It didn't take. Fun fact, don't know if you know that. 4 teams only played cricket in that tournament. It was kind of funny, but yeah. You can do all these things, Hitesh, but it doesn't necessarily mean it'll take. I mean, you can do your best, but apart from that, yeah, because LeBron James is coming back. Today I read somewhere JJ Redick is turning 40 in June. He is 182 days older. No, what? He is 182 days younger than LeBron James. Something like that. It was crazy. He's like 6 months younger than LeBron James, and JJ Redick is now an analyst, and LeBron James is still playing. For anyone who doesn't know JJ Redick, he had his most successful period, at least when I used to watch basketball. I don't remember much after that. It was when he was with the Clippers, when he was with CP3 and DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, stuff like that. My God, we're gone into a ramble of something else completely now. Anyway, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, Spain, France, England, China, Japan, Philippines are all big on b-ball. Philippines, I've heard, are very big on b-ball. Spain, obviously. Pau Gasol has a gold medal, doesn't he? China, are they as big as they used to be when Yao Ming played? Would he risk Mbappe? Let's hope he's not that stupid, dude. You know what? If he does that, he's really desperate, actually. He might. You never know. I'm not joking. They smell of desperation right now, these people. ICC does play European qualifiers. Yeah, apparently. You know what I heard? I don't know if any of you guys heard it on commentary. But yesterday when I was watching the Afghanistan game, when Mohammad Nabi came to bowl, Harsha Bogle said something very interesting. He's been with this Afghanistan team from Division 5. And I'm like, Division 5? What the hell is that? I didn't even know we had divisions in international cricket. That's what I heard when he came to bowl his, they really did the Mumbai Indians thing, Mohammad Nabi, second over. And he's like, he's been in this Afghanistan team from Division 5. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but okay. Whatever that division is, it sounds like it took a while for them to get to the first division. Kind of like football. It's also a cultural barrier with cricket. A lot of Nordic countries, for example, will not play because how would they build without building pitches? Not going to play cricket in snow. Good point. No internet in 1896 though. That is true. That is true. It is hilarious though when I found that out. I was like, this is mad. I didn't even realize that cricket was in the Olympics. JJ Redick is hired as the Lakers coach now, actually. He's even hiring an ex-teammate of LeBron. That's interesting because they showed him like there was a side-by-side picture of him in a suit with a mic. So I assume they were taking a picture of him as an analyst. Lakers coach, huh? What a traitor, dude. He had his best run with the Clippers. Interesting. They are a circus now. They're lining up to get LeBron's son. Isn't Dallas the front runners for LeBron's son? Something like that. You don't know Portugal, France, Germany play cricket? No, I didn't know. Is this what Division 5 looks like? Japan? Oh boy. What is Division 5? I'm actually going to have a look at this after this game. When I heard Afghanistan were in Division 5, I was like, well, I don't know what this is, but I want to find out. If I'm not wrong, Germany were quite close to have a shot to win the European qualifiers T20, so they lost to Scotland. Just further up the development, aren't they? Well, Afghanistan's a great example of how it was a low ranking team, just like Ireland or Scotland earlier. But look at them now in Super 8. Bro, this is exactly what I said, Hitesh. I was like, USA was so inspiring. I was like, it's so cool to see USA do this well because, Afghanistan's in the same tournament and they are like a prime example. We were talking about Nepal actually, Hitesh, now that I remember. Talking about Nepal, we have a sub here. I'm sure you've seen him on the channel, Ayush. He's from Nepal, and we were like discussing how South Africa should have lost that game to Nepal. They were playing horribly, struggling to get past America. And I was just, here we go. Cross comes in by France. Great takedown there by Griezmann. Switches play. Koundé with the cross. Cleared. Cleared again. That has to be a foul, no? Yes. Germany with the pullback on Wijnaldum. What was I saying? Yeah, so we were just saying how Afghanistan has done so well. Like Nepal's gonna get there too. They just gotta keep grinding, keep getting these. Try to keep getting matches with like high level teams, and keep practicing. If I'm not mistaken, we were doing IPL watch-alongs, Hitesh, and someone was telling us. I think it was him only. I think it was Ayush only. He was telling us that Nepal were getting practice matches in with the Baroda team. I was like, Baroda, I mean, listen, I'm not going to pretend like I'm a Ranji expert, but Baroda was always a decent team in Ranji. I don't know if it is like that's the case now. So I was like, they're getting their practice in, which is great. Rabiot's looking jacked. The Sun is projected to be the 55th pick in the draft. Can you guess who has the 55th pick? Legion Sun also denied 8 different team workouts out of an offer 10. 2 that made LA and Phoenix. Oh boy. See, this is precisely why I don't like sports. When the people start doing this shit, I don't like it. 55th pick, what is that? Second round, isn't it? Second round draft pick. Jeez. I thought he was like, wasn't he like the second best player in high school or whatever before moving to college? 55th pick. Bloody criminal, man. I'm pretty sure the 55th pick is second round draft. Oh crap. What a dumb mistake there. Squared. Yo, Netherlands got away with that one. Netherlands got away with that one. Yo, Koundé's trying to dive. Anthony Taylor's like, nah, get up. Oh, I can't believe it. What a good day to be Ralph Ragnick, isn't it? What a good day. 2 games, 4 halves, 0 goals for France. Do you bloody talk to me about England? Even European qualifiers, Asian qualifiers, American qualifiers, African qualifiers. If you can get Uganda, bro. Can I say this again? I've not said it enough times. That Uganda kit looks so sick, so sick. It's a shame though. PNG they didn't have even one good performance. It's kind of sad. They didn't even have one good performance. They'll get there. They'll get there. Wait till Netravalkar USA bowler gets an IPL contract. Bro, I hope, man. I hope you'll be like, job? Job what? Job this, dude. Job this. And he'll like throw a finger in the air. Take this job, dude. It would be cool, man. They give overseas players contracts all the time. Why not him? That would actually be really awesome. Uganda came by beating Zimbabwe in the African qualifier. IPL financial support and a few other types of support given by BCCI has contributed great in Afghan cricket soon. Same story happened in Nepal cricket. Bro, it'll be so cool. Can you imagine Nepal, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka? Only Myanmar, I don't think they are bothered. Only Myanmar around the subcontinent won't have a team. How cool would that be? This would basically be a whole cricket region. Literally. Got blocked there. 5 minutes extra time. Criminal. Corner for France. Man, they're trying their luck now. Kante was like, you know what? I'm just going to shoot now. He wasn't even predicted to be the draft before the rumors started. He averaged 2 points in college. I averaged more in college. Huh? Bro, is he that bad? He went from second best player in high school to get into college to this. Oh, bro, American sports are you know what? People say whatever they want to, but the NCAA, they don't screw around, man. The NCAA is so brutal. If you make it out of the NCAA into the drafts of the respective sports, it's even more brutal, dude. I read somewhere that the average NFL career is 3 years. The average NFL career, 3 years. That's mad, dude. Didn't Iran ask for BCCI support to go cricket in Iran? Yeah, good luck. That was never gonna happen, dude. There's way too much politics for that to happen, I guess. I don't think India will touch Iran right now. Exactly. If you're gonna whack your own Olympic athletes because they protest, no one's gonna touch them with a 10-foot pole, dude, trust me. They're putting Olympic level athletes to rest because they just protest. That's it. Just a protest. No violence, no nothing, just a protest. Yeah, don't think that's gonna happen. UAE has a team, Evan. UAE is not exactly on our borders, but UAE has a team, Evan. So 5th division looks cool. Afghanistan, USA, Japan, Germany, Jersey, Bahamas, Bahrain, Argentina. Wait, are they still in the 5th division? How is Afghanistan in the 5th division? Aren't they like the 11th or aren't they like the 10th best team in the world now? Or are you talking about back then? The Bahamas qualified for a tournament, right? Which tournament was that? I remember that. By the way, after Melody memes, this Putin and Kim Jong memes are another level. Cousin went to try and get into the NWA and she hated the way the NCAA was. Jensen, I'm telling you, the NCAA is brutal. And in certain sports, they're just worse. These players are too casual. Sounds familiar, doesn't it, Tualumba? Except a certain other casual team actually scores goals. The successful teams in the 5th division. Okay, never mind. Afghanistan, USA, Japan, Germany, Bahamas, Bahrain. Did Argentina play cricket? Nice. Come on, 1 minute. We can all go to bed. This bloody snooze fest. Dude, the 12:30 games have not delivered, man, at all. The 12:30 games in our time, in Indian time, They've just not delivered. They've not delivered at all, at all. You might as well. I know they're putting it later so more people can watch it, but they have just not delivered. Resolute defending by the Dutch. Let's see what happens. This group's going to be very interesting. As it stands, it'll be France 4 points, Netherlands 4 points, Austria 3 points. And Austria have to play Netherlands in the next match. Great defending there by Gertrude. Do you think it's pressure that gets to England? No, I think the coach sucks. Like I've been saying for the last 4 years. You can't say the pressure gets to them when he makes them play like that, dude. I'm telling you, Jensen, if you take those players individually and you watch them play individually in the teams they play in, none of them play like that. They only play like that when they come to England. Coincidence? I think not. I think not, my friend. The strength in the midfield thing, it's never been done by a coach that has given him his call up and said that he might move into the midfield in the future. That guy has left this year and he still never played Trent in the midfield. But Gareth Southgate's doing it. Farcical. You can say it's pressure, dude, but our coach is just horrible. It's as simple as that. Can't really say much else. The way, Nathan, considering hypothetically if you want to create a rivalry like CR7 versus Messi, which rivalry you see in cricket right now? You're talking about player on player? It's gonna be hard. It can't be Kohli anymore. He's probably gonna retire in a couple of years, especially after GG is taking control. The only rivalry I can think of that people really care about, Hitesh, no matter what, is the Ashes rivalry. That's just the sad truth. Even though we might like be a better team than England in many ways, I just feel like the Ashes rivalry is crazy. And the Border Gavaskar Trophy rivalries. But like individual rivalries, there's not enough fire, dude. The players don't have fire like that, man. Imagine when we were younger, Hitesh. Look at our players. There used to be the Shoaib Akhtar, Sledging, Sehwag, Ganguly taking his shirt off and over appealing LBWs and getting fines. Dude, we had so many characters back then, man. Now everyone is PR trained and they're bloody boring as fuck. Because they have to be PR trained because they get that ad money, bro. Ad merchants. That's what I've called them these days. All a bunch of ad merchants. They're all PR friendly. You know, everyone loves them because they're trained like little children to go to potty. You know, they're just all PR trained. It's all dull and bland. They're just all vanilla, dude. All of them are vanilla. You know, there's no ruthless aggression at all. I remember when West Indies had like Fidel Edwards and Tino Best, and they used to start bowling short to you because they wanted to hurt you. Then I remember Mackay Antony and Sean Pollock and Dale Steyn. Dale Steyn used to bowl with what aggression. Let's not forget the Australian bowlers, man. Gillespie, Lee. So much aggression. There was so much attitude. There was so much charisma oozing out of our old players, bro. These players are like clean shaven, you know, K-pop band members. You know, they're all PR trained and everyone just wants to stick a brand on them so they can make money off of them. There's no natural fire, man. That's the one thing I like about Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is like a throwback that way. He has some fucking charisma and some venom inside of him. The rest of them are just boring, dude. They're just boring. Like they're like Levin Harry Kane's when he does an interview. They're just boring as hell, dude. There's nothing that exudes. You have to pay attention out of them, except if they have a nice haircut, you know, or they wear a stupid headband. There's nothing that naturally exudes out of them at all. Nothing. They're just boring PR trained monkeys. That's it. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's actually that. You know why? That's why cricket is dying. Bakwas matches of all the big team. Nitish, France has still not scored a goal. That's all I'm going to say. Southgate was jittery in his post-game interview. Looks like he was on something. Looks like he's scared to answer. He's scared to answer questions because now everyone's coming for his head, Jensen. He can't play anymore. 6 years of nothing. And people want to give Nathan's England a hard time. This was boring. Thank you, Twalumba. Thank you. 0 goals by France. Still. This rivalry thing works well for the game. Been following Olympia bodybuilding for a long time. Rivalry works, man. Rolly Cutler. Kai. You're talking about Kai Green, right? Phil who? God, I forgot all their names. Kai Green is the guy with the ponytail, right? Natural bodybuilder. I've seen him. Playing names and hoping for the best. These superstar players don't. Bro, they don't care, Tualamba. They don't get paid to play for France. That's the truth. These people don't get paid to play for France. They get paid to play for PSG, Manchester United. And even there, sometimes they don't care. So why would they care here? Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka is a big rivalry. I thought he meant like players, Aditya. That's what I was getting. In Pakistan versus Afghanistan. Well, don't think that's cricket related, but yes. The so-called big teams besides Germany have been underwhelming. They've been so underwhelming. You know, Tualumba yesterday, everyone was saying Spain played really well against Italy. An own goal separated them. Sounds familiar? An own goal. I mean, Germany seems the only team like they're looking like they've hit the ground running completely. Wanna hype the game, talk trash and press conference? They'll never do it, dude. They're too PR friendly, Hitesh. They have so much revenue coming in, ads and sponsorships. They can't do it. They can't do it. I'm telling you, this is the difference. There's no fire left. Once Virat Kohli goes, there's no fire left. You think Hardik has fire? You have seen him, dude. He giggles and smiles after losing horribly in games. There's no fire. You have to have fire, dude. You can't manufacture it. It's either there or it's not. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, really. Nothing else. Why do you think we like Lisandro Martinez? Why do you think we like Vidic? Why do you think we like Rooney? Why do you think we like Vieira? Why do you think we like Keane? Because they have fire in them, dude. You can't buy that. Why do you think we like Ramos? You know? You can't buy that fire. You either have it or you don't, dude. You can't get it. It's not something you can buy. That's the difference. PR players say it like it is, whether Roy Keane's when you need them. Yeah, of course. For sure. For sure. I'm sure the French contingent is fighting somewhere in the corner today even. Or they might fight in the next game when Poland somehow upsets them. It's a shame ICC didn't have Afghanistan-Pakistan chess match. France played anti-football, that's why it was boring. England aren't trying to play anti-football, that is the I don't know what England's trying to do. That's the best part. When someone says, what do you think, someone asked me on another channel, what do you think Southgate should do to change the way England play? I told him he should sack himself and get a new manager. Pakistan could have been the best game in the world had there been a players' rivalry also. All time they just keep on asking. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying, Hitesh. There's so much on the line. You know, look at this. If you're not looking at the screen, there's so much on the line that is much more than that match is worth. Trust me. And that's me saying it. The person who chose not to watch India-Pakistan because I knew it was going to get toxic. Okay, I chose not to. I told everyone on the stream, dudes, I'm going out. I'm not watching this game. I don't want to be part of it because it brings out my toxicity as a fan because I also want to beat Pakistan badly. And I don't like putting that on the channel. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go out, hang out with my friends, watch the game somewhere, have a drink, come back home. We won. I'm happy. But that game is so toxic, dude. And it's toxic by the fans. Like there's no rivalry amongst, like you said, there's no rivalry amongst everyone. They just keep kissing each other's ass. But it's so toxic on Twitter that you just don't want to be part of it. Really. Let's be honest, India vs Pakistan is torture just putting them in the same group. Exactly. My nephew probably doesn't know anything about football, knows about El Clasico. He may have seen some videos of El Clasico fights and damn, he's always hyped. I imagine that kind of thing. Exactly. It's difficult to get people to feel that way about other sports sometimes. Good night, Nathan. Chat. Gotta rest as you rest as well. Yes. We'll wrap up there 2:30. Got in all the chats. I will see you guys tomorrow. Portugal, Turkey. We'll do a side by side, I guess, for most of the India Bangladesh innings as well. Let's hope we get through, man. I don't trust us to play Australia, to be very frank. So let's see if we can get it done. Thing is, and we've seen in other sports, once a player breaks the parlay, they all will go off on each other. True. The thing, like, but that's what I'm saying, Jensen. There's just too much of this going on. No one's willing to risk it. They'll all follow, but the person who's willing to risk it will probably be the one that has none of this. Everyone that has a little of this, no one's going to break the parlay. No one. Because that's where your bread is buttered, man. Once you're done playing sports, you still get a little bit of that, you know. You still have your sponsorships. You can still hold on to that, do ads and stuff. So in cricket, you get more money doing ads than you get playing cricket, man. Once you reach a certain level. So maybe with Gunby, the old fights can come back. You know what? At least his press conference, there'll be venom in, man. At least in his own press conference, he doesn't give a shit. Thank God, finally, somebody with some proper attitude and pride, mostly pride. But yeah. Take care, guys. I will see you for tomorrow. I believe it's the 9:30 match. Portugal-Turkey, early match. Great for me. I like to sleep early if I can nowadays. Take a break from the league schedule. Take care, guys. I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining as always. And hopefully Martinez doesn't put us to sleep tomorrow. Take care. Good night, guys. I'll see you in the next one.